This is the former Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana, and you are watching the Nation Network. Be there. Arriba!
All right, good evening, wrestling fans, and welcome right back here to the League of Legends on the Nation Network. We're less than 1 week removed from a historic night at WrestleMania. Some might say a night of infamy. We've got a brand new World Heavyweight Champion. We're going to be hearing from him, as well as the former World Heavyweight Champion. Plenty of action coming your way, so stay with us, won't you?
This is the former Intercontinental Champion Tito Santana, and you are watching the Nation Network. Be there. Arriba!
All right, wrestling fans, as we get ready to kick things off here with the League of Legends newcomer to the roster. Look at this one, Nia Jax.
Is scheduled for one fall, making her way to the ring from San Diego, California, Nia Jax.
Well, one thing we can say about Nia Jax, she's not necessarily in the League of Legends by choice now, is she?
Well, I'm not so sure about that. An illustrious career one way or another. Say what you will. Has held just about every women's championship title that has been available to her.
Yeah, but not the safest person in the world to be in the ring with. Pretty much the King Kong Bundy of the women's division.
Well, she's going to have one hell of a debut here in the League of Legends, going up against the reigning Divas champion, Chyna.
And from Redondo Beach, California, the Divas champion, the Night Wonder of the World, Chyna.
You take a look at Chyna as she makes her way down toward the ring. She is put together. She is an absolute perfection when it comes to physical training.
Well, indeed, she has got muscles in places most people don't have places. No two ways about it. The 9th wonder of the world, and now, after WrestleMania, the Divas champion.
You know, there's been some talk. She's not real happy about the Divas title. She's talking about switching it out and making it the Women's Championship.
Well, that is definitely something she might very well be able to make happen as she comes out with a big clothesline. And right off the bat, we see the difference right here in styles. Irish whip shooting her off, and now Chyna with the drop down back out front. Hip toss and takes her over.
Well, that's a lot of weight she's moving around and making it look easy, but when you're put together the way she is, you can get away with that.
Tying him up in the corner now. Head first into that turnbuckle. Follows up with a clothesline. And the Divas champion is in complete control of this one early on. As always, we want to welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network for this special episode of the League of Legends.
Definitely do it. Shout out to AEW, David, Andrew Roberts, Jamal Scott in the house, as well as Big JH. Welcome aboard, everybody.
Headbutt now by the one and only Nia Jax. Has her up over the shoulder, and now the champion in trouble as she is slammed unceremoniously.
How do you ceremoniously get slammed? What is that like? Do they have a marching band or something like that?
Well, all I can tell you is when you're getting slammed by somebody like Nia Jax, you've got to be feeling it. DDT! And she thinks she might have her here. The eyes are closed. Lights are out. And Nia Jax still having just enough left to do something about it. Walking her across the ring to the turnbuckle, and now, oh, dangerous slam.
Well, we talked about it. She's very dangerous in the ring. This is not ballet, but people get seriously hurt around her, and they have to wonder, when you're a champion, is this really a match you need to take?
Well, one thing we can be rest assured about when it comes to Chyna, she is going to be a fighting champion, and she'll go against anybody you want to put in the ring with her. Slowly back to her feet. The size and weight advantage clearly favoring Nia Jax in this one. And now look at Chyna stalking her prey. Has her turned around, and now from behind. What's she going to do here? She's got her by the hair. Oh, tremendous sledgehammer right down across the chest.
Yeah, I'll tell you what, she put everything she had into that one. There was a ripple effect. Let's just say that.
Drop down, and now back out front. Chyna again. Oh, look at this. Nia Jax ran right through it, and Chyna couldn't believe it.
Very little effect on that one, and Chyna not used to having something like that happen.
From a deadlift, she's got up. Oh, my word. You've got to be kidding me.
Overhead press, gorilla slam, and I'll tell you what, the champ's in trouble right now.
I'm not going to argue with that, not for a moment. They rush back into it. Chyna up in the air. Manages to come out on top. Here's the Irish whip to the ropes. Back out front one more time. Oh, she caught her. And again, no effect. There's the clothesline. And Nia Jax was able to move aside at the last moment.
Here's that big slam again, and this time Chyna going outside the ring. The champ all of a sudden has to think things through a little bit. Not as easy as I think she thought it might have been.
Well, I don't know that she ever expected it to be an easy match. Ramming the head into the padding out here ringside. But as we have stipulated on a number of occasions, oh, right into that steel ramp.
That'll do a lot of damage right there. That's the name of the game. You want to soften your opponent up, and she's doing just that.
Hurling her into the steel guardrail ringside as the referee's count continues to climb. Again into the guardrail, and take a look at the double barrier going on out there.
Yeah, almost like they knew who it was going to be.
Back inside the ring, the ninth wonder of the world. Now what is she doing? She's on the apron. Charging off. Oh, the big clothesline!
That one really connected, and I've got to tell you right now, Nia Jax is in all kinds of trouble. Very slow to get back to her feet.
And Chyna putting her right back into the ring. Sledgehammer across the back, and another one. Nia Jax trying to turn the tempo just a little bit, as she has been on the receiving end of a lot of punishment in this one. Clothesline again.
Well, Nia Jackson's in a whole world of trouble, and it's about to get worse.
Intercepting the boot, and now up in the air for the powerbomb. And down she's got her. Shoulders are down.
Well, she was too close to the ropes, but I'll tell you what, that almost made it a whole different match right there.
Chyna stretching her out, trying to put her away. I beg your pardon, Nia Jax stretching her out. Ninth wonder of the world being challenged like never before. And now calling for her to get back up to her feet. Slowly she obliges. Oh, she's got her now. Oh, she got her up. Can you believe this?
Pile of but unbelievable powerbomb. Powerbomb on a much bigger opponent. I'm not going to get into weight, but I'll tell you right now, I didn't expect that one.
Oh, the pedigree. And she covers, hooks the leg. Will that be it? It is.
Well, I'll tell you right now, for a first time as your Divas champion, she really took on a big challenge and had one hell of a match here tonight, in my opinion.
Yeah, there is no way that you can't be impressed with the first impression as champion by the ninth wonder of the world. As we take a look back, look at that pedigree. Just dropped her right on her head. You're not going to get up from that. You're not.
No doubt about it, and she didn't.
Here is your winner, the ninth wonder of the world, Chyna!
A most impressive victory, ladies and gentlemen. That's how we kick things off right here on the League of Legends. Plenty of action still to come. You'll want to stay right where you are. Well, ladies and gentlemen, here we have it, the brand new League of Legends WWF Heavyweight Champion of the World.
Where do you think he has the belt? I'll bet you anything he's got it in the bag.
Well, indeed, Damien will be keeping a close watch on that. I have no doubt whatsoever. Unbelievable things taking place at WrestleMania.
Well, I tried to warn you. Now maybe you'll believe me. I told everyone, including you, Hulk Hogan, that if you play with a snake, you run the risk of getting bit. How did it feel? How did it feel, Hogan? In front of all those Hulkamaniacs. When the venom ran through your lifeless body as you lay there counting the lights, thinking they were stars, until one by one, they all went out. 1, 2, 3. The legend of Hulkamania is dead. I killed it, and now I'm looking for more. Who'll stand up to Davey and me? Who wants to be the next snake handler to see if he can grasp the title without getting bit? The venom works so fast. That's why it's called DDT. Now maybe I'll only inject a little into your system. Just enough to keep you down for the 3 count. Or Maybe you'll get a lethal dose. Which one is it gonna be, huh? Well, guess you'll just have to trust me.
I wouldn't trust him if my life counted on it. Your world champion, Jake Roberts. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we are back to live action here after hearing from the new World Heavyweight Champion. What went down at WrestleMania, very hard to believe.
Well, I don't find it hard to believe at all. As a matter of fact, I'm not surprised. I believe I was the man who called it like it is before it even was. I told you we were going to have a new world champion, and we did.
Well, indeed.
Way to the ring from Blackpool, England, weighing in at 240 pounds, William Regal.
Very interesting triple threat match coming our way. Regal is the right word for this one, as we are going to be taking a look at royalty in different forms here tonight.
Well, when you talk about British Commonwealth royalty, you're looking at the best of it right there. William Regal is one of the greats of all time to come out of the great country of England, and he represents very efficiently.
Indeed he does. Won't take anything away from him. Of course, in America, we've got a king of our own, King Jerry Lawler.
And his opponents, first, from Memphis, Tennessee, weighing in at 235 pounds, Jerry the King Lawler.
Well, I don't know that I would say he's a king in America. He's the king of Memphis, which to me, that's kind of like, being the king of burgers, not that big a deal. There's anybody can make a hamburger, if you know what I'm saying.
Well, I think he's done a lot more than just that. Indeed, recognized the world over as the king of professional wrestling, Jerry Lawler, stepping in there tonight. And then there is still one more to go if it's a triple threat match, and you might consider this one to be a king of sorts in his own realm.
Yeah, now that's somebody I can relate to and appreciate. He's a businessman, and businessmen, they know how to take care of business.
A businessman of sorts, for sure.
And by the way, I've been hearing about people saying that I call things in a biased manner. I call it like it is.
Well, indeed. And here
from
comes
Las Vegas, Nevada, weighing in at 330 pounds, the Superstar.
the Godfather himself. And when we talk about kings, he might be the king.
Well, he's the pimp daddy for sure, no two ways about it. And he'll tell you, pimping ain't easy.
He's the king of the streets, you might say. As we take a look at him making his way down the aisle and toward the ring.
You gotta love it.
Over the top rope. My goodness, not too many men do that.
No, not very many at all. Now, that gives him a clear size and power advantage, but will that be enough?
Well, time will tell, and we're about to find out right now. Once again, welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network.
Yeah, shout out to the WrestleSense podcast. Welcome aboard. That's our boy Blaze, if you don't know.
Indeed. Along with Keith O'Toole and Roger Pace, welcome aboard. Things get started off right away as Regal goes to the corner, allowing the King and the Godfather to exchange blows. And Regal, look at this. He'll get down and dirty with anyone.
Yeah, he's a street fighter. He can wrestle you. He can do it all. And he is one of the baddest dudes to step inside of a squared circle.
Up in the air, now head first drops him across the top rope. Look at this going to town. Into the turnbuckle, and now the King, Jerry Lawler, in trouble. He turns around.
Well, the Godfather didn't know where Regal was, and when he turned around, he caught a big European uppercut, and who better to throw one?
Indeed, I tell you what, these three men are going to be letting it all hang out because every one of them has street fighting ability. Every one of them can wrestle if they choose to, but it looks like right now we're going to be seeing a lot of the fisticuffs. And Jerry Lawler taking the Godfather down to the mat.
Well, he got the upper hand, but just for a moment, and now look at this.
Series of rights and chops, and now a drop kick, and Regal goes down. The Commonwealth royalty going up against the Memphis Mafia, if you would.
King Jerry Lawler, now, you know what, he turns his back once again on the Godfather, and that's going to come back to bite him if he keeps doing it.
Well, he managed to pick him up in the nick of time. Head first into the canvas. And Lawler really doing very well for himself right now.
No doubt about it, he's on a roll. How long can he maintain it?
Oh, DDT! And Regal gonna roll out to the floor. Lawler has got the big man back up on his feet and again hammered away. Drop kick and the Godfather goes down. Lawler thinks he's got him, hooks the leg, 2, and he doesn't know, just barely kick it out.
Well, that was a very close call, no doubt about it, but he managed to pull it off.
And the pile driver. That's his bread and butter right there. And Lawler better turn around and look at the Godfather before he tries to go for the cover. He doesn't realize he's right there, apparently.
Well, that's a mistake, no two ways about it. No candy coating it. You have to know where your other opponent is. It's a triple threat match. You have more than one to worry about.
Nice block right there, and Regal taking him over, using the leverage to his advantage. Oh, knee strike right to the jaw. That might have put him out cold.
High impact maneuver there, no two ways about it. Lawler is in a world of trouble.
Regal trying to tie him up, and he does. Oh, the Regal stretch, and this could be the end of the match. Save was made by the Godfather.
Well, you talk about every man for himself, and they are just turning on each other every moment here.
Godfather has him up across the shoulders. Lawler head first into the turnbuckle, and he collapses. And now the size and the power of the Godfather, perhaps starting to get that advantage. The wearing down on the bodies of his two opponents.
Just came off the top rope with a big elbow drop, and that's going to rock the world of Jerry the King Lawler.
He follows him into the corner, and Lawler was ready. Drop kick, and down he goes. Oh, from behind, and Regal gonna take out Jerry Lawler off the ropes.
Well, he went for a big elbow, but he missed his target, and now look at this.
He's got Lawler up across the shoulders, and head first drops him into the turnbuckle, and now chopping away. And the Godfather goes down, rolling towards the floor.
Well, there's only 2 men in the ring right now, and if one of them can get a big shot in, we might see the end of this match.
Uppercut, and Lawler still standing. Neck breaker. Regal thinks he's got him. Shoulders are down. No one's going to make the save this time. And there is your winner.
Tremendous victory for William Regal, and I told you coming in, he is one of those very special talents. He's tough in a different kind of way, and he's just mean and nasty.
Well, there's no doubt about it. Regal knows how to take care of business.
Well, he proved that right here, didn't he?
Indeed he did. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we'll be back with more in just a moment. Stay with us.
For over 15 years, the Nation Network has brought you the greatest wrestling action anywhere. The best of the past, the present, and the future. And now, with 2K22, we take the next step together as a nation. Oh, yeah! What you gonna do, man, when the Nation Network runs wild on you? Well, there's no sugarcoating it. Triple H, you got the win over me at WrestleMania, but do you really think that's where the story ends? Do you really think, well, that's done? You might want to look in the rear-view mirror, because I'm coming for you. You see, I'm still standing, so you don't get the job done. If you haven't already figured it out, as long as I'm breathing, you haven't won shit. That win is going to cost you more than you can ever imagine. All that is fuel to a fire that you'll never be able to put out. You even went so far as to get your wife to do your dirty work for you. Having Stephanie cost Beth her match, effectively taking her out of WrestleMania, that's just more fuel to a fire you can't contain. You're in a burning building, and you don't even know it. Mark my words, you will. And I will burn your world down.
All right, wrestling fans, I'll tell you, things heating up around here as we heard from Edge calling out the game. Triple H.
Well, it's gotten really personal, no two ways about it, between those two dudes.
Making his way to the ring from Sarasota, Florida, weighing in at 239 pounds, the WWE European Champion, Macho Man Randy Savage.
The Macho Man Randy Savage at WrestleMania, winning a 10-man Royal Rumble to become the European Heavyweight Champion.
Indeed, the Macho Man doing it as only he can. And I'm not surprised, not one little bit.
Nor am I, for that matter. The title not on the line here tonight. But when you are a champion, you always want to represent. Fans, remind you, if you're not already subscribed to the Nation, click that button right now. What are you waiting for?
Also, don't forget to click on the like button.
Indeed, we want to get those likes up as well. We need your help to grow the nation.
Weighing in at 330 pounds, Papa Shango.
I'll tell you right now, this guy, he's not wrapped too tightly.
Well, Papa Shango relied on that demon black magic, and there are those that believe that there's something to it. I'm not so sure myself, but just to be on the safe side, I'm gonna stay away from this dude.
I don't blame you, I should say. However, the Macho Man is not going to have that same luxury, because once that bell rings, he's going to have to go face to face with this man, and I don't envy him, not one bit.
Also want to remind everyone to follow us on Twitter at One Nation Network. Share the middle N.
All right, action right off the bat, and the bigger man hammered away as Papa Shango beating down the European champion, the Macho Man Randy Savage.
Well, the Macho Man having a real slow start out the gate here in this one.
Oh, clothesline by the Macho Man. So far, the size and strength advantage has really worked in favor of Papa Shango, but now perhaps the quickness of the Macho Man will even things off.
Well, he's up on the top rope, and we all know the Macho Man, Randy Savage, loves to fly.
Oh, he caught him! Papa Shango just caught the Macho Man and makes him pay. Can you imagine if Papa Shango gets a victory over the brand new European champion here tonight?
Well, I can imagine. It wouldn't surprise me at all. However, knowing the Macho Man the way I do, it won't be without one hell of a fight.
Papa Shango just manhandling the Macho Man Randy Savage here tonight. Throwing him all the way out to the floor. Things not going the way of the Macho Man right now. Once again, we welcome everyone joining us here live on the Nation Network. Special shout out to D-Train in the house.
Big headbutt right there, and the Macho Man is in a whole world of trouble. Something's going to have to change very quickly, otherwise it'll be too little too late.
Oh, to the eyes goes Randy Savage. Now a series of lefts, a big hook, and he is just gone to fisticuffs right here.
We've got more action right now taking place outside the ring than we had inside the ring.
And the Macho Man back inside. Calling him out. Oh, up in the air. Couldn't hold him. Running power slam.
Well, the Macho Man has to be happy right now about one thing, and that is that the European Championship is not on the line, because right now he's not heading in a very good direction.
Oh my goodness, a devastating shoulder breaker right there. Referee in position, and that might be all she wrote. And it is a devastating loss for the Macho Man and a most impressive victory for Papa Shango.
Well, I'll tell you right now, the Macho Man Randy Savage, he gave everything he had, but it wasn't enough. And now you've got to believe Papa Shango's got to be at the top of the list as #1 challenger for that title.
Here is your winner, Papa Shango.
Who is going to stop this man? I have no idea. A victory over the Macho Man here, ladies and gentlemen. Unbelievable. Stay with us. Plenty more action on the League of Legends.
You know, I heard we take the Snake Roberts out of say, brother. Yeah, the DDT is real. It's the real deal. I felt the rush of the hot venom streaking through the veins, brother. And yeah, put me on my back. It's no joke. But there's something you need to remember, man. Hulkamania is still the most powerful force in the universe, brother. You can't stop it. All the little Hulksters keep calling my name, and that's all I need to rise. The best in the world get knocked down. What makes them the best, man, is they always get back up. You can't keep Hulkamania down, brother. Try as you might, I will continue to rise up. I don't know where, and I don't know when, Snake Man, but know this. Hulkamania is coming for you. And when it does, brother, when it does, that belt is coming back to where it belongs. That's the People's Championship. That's my championship, man. And I'll be damned if I'm gonna let you get away with it. It's only a matter of time, Jake Roberts. Trust me when I tell you, brother. What you gonna do when Hulkamania runs wild on you?
All right, ladies and gentlemen, tag team action coming your way. We heard from the former World Heavyweight Champion.
Well, you notice what he said? I'm not sure when or where. Sounds like he's not looking forward to getting back in the ring with Jake the Snake Roberts.
Weight of 516 pounds. Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart Foundation.
I don't believe that, not for one moment. I believe that Hulk Hogan sooner rather than later will be once again in the ring with Jake Roberts, and he will do everything in his power to get the World Heavyweight Championship back. In the meantime, we are looking at now the former World Tag Team Champions.
WrestleMania wasn't good to a lot of people, and that includes the Hart Foundation.
Indeed, dropping those titles to the now tag team champions of Shawn Michaels and Big Daddy Cool Diesel. But in the meantime, stepping into the ring against the APA will be no challenge, or no task, small task, I should say.
Well, the APA have proven time and time again that they are a couple of the baddest dudes in the bar. Now they're going to take that barroom brawl and they're going to bring it right in here to the ring. They're going up against a couple of guys, however. You look at Bret the Hitman Hart, and he has got some of the best executed pro wrestling moves anywhere in the world. And of course, Jim the Anvil Neidhart, a former NFL lineman for the Raiders of all teams.
Indeed. The Raider faithful are a little unhinged in many people's opinions.
Well, so's Jim the Anvil. Have you ever seen him?
Well, many occasions. No doubt about that. This ought to be one heck of a matchup, and the Hart Foundation, I dare say, need the win here tonight.
Well, they do and they don't. I mean, they have a title return match clause, so at some point in time they are going to...
Oh, what's going on here? Farouk just went after the referee. And now turning his attention to the Hitman. Oh, back kick right to the face, nicely done. And the Hitman very happy with the way things going here for him. Has him tied up, going for the suplex. Has the big man up in the air. Look at this. Makes it look easy.
Well, Bret the Hitman Hart, he is a well-versed professional wrestler. No doubt grew up in the business. His father, of course, the legendary Stu Hart.
As we take a look at the first tag made here in the double team by the Hart Foundation as the Anvil connecting. And now with the big right hand to the jaw. Heavy forearms across the back. Double sledgehammer.
Nice moves right there by the Anvil to break down the bigger man, but I wouldn't say necessarily stronger.
Here's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle, back out front. The two men collide and nobody goes. Anvil in trouble. Side slam. JBL getting him up with the suplex. And look at this. He couldn't hold on to the weight. And nice move right there. Jim the Anvil Neidhart. Big boot to the face.
Both teams going to make a tag. Smart move right there. Keep both fresh men in the ring.
The Hitman Bret Hart with that running clotheslines. Looking very similar to that of Vince McMahon at WrestleMania.
Yeah, how great was that?
And now Farouk hammering down on the head of the Hitman.
Shout out to Schneider Ramirez and Wrestling Purists joining us here live.
Save made by the Anvil just in the nick of time. DDT. Oh, sleeper hold. He's got him.
Too close to the ropes, however, and look at this. Jim the Anvil Neidhart caught him.
And another one. Sleeper hold cinched in. The Hitman doing his job right now. Farouk in trouble. Bret Hart has got the leg, turns it in. Oh, he's going for the figure four.
Well, I thought he might be going for the sharpshooter early, but he's just starting to warm it up a little bit, I think. He's starting to do some weakening of the knees right here. Probably doing just that, setting up for the sharpshooter.
Sledge, oh, wait a minute. Farouk meeting force with force on that one. And now the Hitman into the corner, and Farouk following him in. Big right hand, and the Hitman goes down. Up kick by the Hitman. And a bulldog.
Well, he caught him with a big bulldog right there. The Hitman knows he's got to do something to start breaking that momentum. You don't want to get Mo going against you because that'll be the end of the night very quickly.
From the middle rope, move that these two gentlemen very familiar with. That elbow drop doing the damage. Oh, and look at that, Farouk just beating him at his own game. Still attacking.
You got to know who the legal man is. This is tag team wrestling, and of all people, I would think the Anvil would know better.
Oh, perhaps, but there may have been some unpaid debt right there, and he just had to finish it off. Headbutt by JBL. Can you believe this? Bradshaw. Irish whip sends him into the turnbuckle. A tag made, and once again, here they go. Boot to the midsection. Another one. DDT.
Well, that might be all she wrote right there.
Slowly trying to crawl his way. Oh, look at this. Went for it again. This time, Bradshaw able to stop it. Clothesline.
Well, he's back up to his feet at the moment, but look out.
He's got that sharpshooter on. What the heck is he doing?
Well, I think he got caught up in the moment.
Winding up that arm, and now the Hitman with a big forearm shot, rocking the world. Both men collide. Bradshaw making the tag now, and in comes Farouk, the APA, getting more than what they bargained for here tonight, I think. Another double team coming up by the Hart Foundation. From the top rope, the big man. Shoulder tackle, no, crossbody block.
That's a lot of weight coming down. A lot of weight.
The Anvil has him up. Look at this. Manhandling on a devastating clothesline. Bradshaw lifted the knee, but pays a price on the back end. Here's the Irish whip into the turnbuckle he goes. Shoulder block.
And he's choking him out right there in the corner. Referee doing very little to break it up.
He's right there admonishing him. He's giving him a count. What else do you expect?
Hey, don't get flippant with me, little man. I'll tighten your tie.
I'm just saying, the referee did his job. He got involved. He did what he had to do. You expect him to get physical with somebody like Jim the Anvil Neidhart? Oh, look at this. Launched him. And now the Anvil shoots him to the ropes. Big knee right into the Boilermaker.
The Anvil right now has the size and strength to go hold for hold with a guy like Farouk, and he's making the most of it. Now here comes the tag to the Hitman.
There's that double elbow. And now the Hitman indeed. What's he going to do here? Going after the leg. Could it be the sharpshooter? No. He goes figure for a leg lock. Middle of the ring. There will be no ropes to make the save this time.
No, but there will be a Bradshaw.
Indeed, it took Bradshaw to make the save on this one. Otherwise, it would have been all over. Boots in the midsection. And a DDT. He's bleeding. Look at that. Blood streaming down the head. And still gets a shoulder up. Action taking place inside the ring. Action taking place outside the ring. And now, Farouk has got the Hitman in trouble. has him tied up on the ropes. Look at this, driving that knee into the rib cage of Bret the Hitman Hart. Fans, we've got a main event you won't want to miss. History in the making, one for the ages.
It's been a tremendous night of wrestling here tonight, no doubt about it. The League of Legends, exclusively here on the Nation Network.
And the Hitman caught him with that inverted. Oh, look at this. Takes him over. Bret the Hitman Hart wasting no time at all.
Into the turnbuckle he goes, follows him up with a big drop kick, and there was nowhere for Bradshaw to go at that moment.
The Hitman has him up in the air. What a pile driver. That could be it. Bradshaw slowly to get back to his feet. And now the Hitman tied it up. Will that be enough? Sharpshooter, it's on.
Well, he's in a whole world of trouble right now, but he managed to get to the ropes.
The Hitman rolls him over, hooks the leg. He thinks he's got him. He does.
I think he may have passed out from the pain in that one, no two ways about it. It took everything he had just to get to the ropes to break the hold.
Well, we mentioned at the beginning that the Hart Foundation needed a big win tonight, and they got one. Let's take a look back at some of the moments from this tremendous tag team action.
Well, he laid him down with that DDT. That may have been where the busted head came from. Farouk was in a whole lot of trouble at that moment, and we knew it.
There's that pile driver that set up the end.
Bret the Hitman Hart and Jim the Anvil Neidhart, the Hart.
Phenomenal victory right there for the Hart Foundation, ladies and gentlemen. Stick around. You will not want to miss this main event. I can assure you of that. We'll be right back. All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is our main event.
Well, you talk about history in the making. This would headline any pay-per-view in the world, and you're getting it right here on the Nation Network exclusively as part of League of Legends.
Indeed, the LOL. This is no laughing matter.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making his way to the ring from Venice Beach, California, weighing in at 302 pounds, Hulk Hogan.
Well, I'd love to say it, the former World Heavyweight Champion. Not quite the same glitz and glamour when you're not wearing the gold, now is it, chump?
Oh, I'm telling you something right now. Hulk Hogan is every bit of Hulkamania that he was before. And I said it earlier, I'll say it again. Jake the Snake Roberts has not heard the end of this one.
Well, you don't know that. I mean, he might not make it through tonight.
Indeed, we are about to see a clash of legends. Easily could have been the main event in any major arena in the world, any major event in the world. And wait just a moment.
What in the hell is he doing here?
That's the Ultimate Warrior. That is not our scheduled opponent here tonight. He's got that Intercontinental title.
Well, we were expecting Stone Cold Steve Austin. What the hell's happening here?
The referee taking that belt away from the Warrior. What is happening?
I've got no idea.
These two men just staring each other down. And now Hogan getting in the face of the Ultimate Warrior, challenging him.
Is somebody going to throw a punch or what?
Is the Warrior here for a fight? Oh, Hogan locks up and he's not going to wait. He caught the Warrior with a side slam.
Well, you know what, Hogan, after losing that world title at WrestleMania, he's probably a little wound differently nowadays.
He's going to work on the Ultimate Warrior, but I got to believe the Warrior was here for a discussion of some sort. Probably could have picked a better time.
Yeah, I mean, we were all set to see Stone Cold Steve Austin and Hulk Hogan in the main event, and then the Warrior comes out. What the hell was he thinking? And now, not doing a single thing. Hogan just going to town on him.
Big elbow drop by Hogan. Here's the Irish whip to the ropes back out front, and the Ultimate Warrior gets taken down. Apparently, we've got a new main event.
All the way to the floor he goes, and now Hogan's going to follow him out. Is this a match? I mean, what is happening right here?
I have no idea. The referee is not counting. Hogan with the elbow, nobody home. And now the Ultimate Warrior back into the ring. Warrior with a knee to the midsection, and now a series of shots to the head, and Hogan hulking up.
Well, there hasn't even been a bell yet, has there?
There has not. And Hogan coming at it. Big boot to the head, hitting the ropes, drops the leg, nobody home.
Well, shades of WrestleMania 6 right there. The Ultimate Warrior got caught one more time.
Clothesline, and down he goes again. And look at this. Fans, we're out of time. We gotta go.